Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an unboxing slash haul, my very first Beauty Pie haul. They did a really good deal recently. I want to say, I think it was like you got the actual Beauty Pie membership for free for 3 months, say, and then like £10 off your first order over a certain amount of money. Either way, all the things that put me off actually pulling the trigger on Beauty Pie in the past were kind of like, you should just give it a go, because there were a few things that I really wanted to try. So yeah, let's unbox, and I'm going to try some of this stuff on in real time, first impressions. Let's do a full unboxing experience. It says at Beauty Pie, our mission is to deliver the absolute best in beauty non-stop at prices so amazing, even a splurge is a steal. I do like this packaging. Oh, cute. Very cute. I also really like that like BBBB logo, which I'll show you in a second. Then a little bit more information about the brand. And this is, oh no, okay. I was like, I looked at it at first, I was like, sure I bought more than 3 things. I did. I bought 5 things. Isn't that a cute little monogram? You see what I mean? The BBBB. Cute. The first and main thing, this is the thing that I was like, every time I went to Beauty Pie, I was like, oh, I really want to try this. It's the Über Youth. Initially, I wanted to get the spray version, but when I looked at like how much you got for your money, this one seemed like it was a better deal. So this is the Realistic Face and Neck Serum, which I plan to just use on my neck and my chest. All the reviews of this are great. Do you know what? This is really nice. The packaging, it's like a textured card, like, you know, like it looks like a fabric, and all the rest of it is like shiny, like a shiny card, but this one is a textured card. It's got kind of a more luxury element, and then the glass bottle is like an opaque shiny white. Not to be a TikToker, but it's nice. It's really nice. Right, I want to try this immediately. I will actually put it on my face just because I'm going to put on some makeup, and why not? But mostly I wanted it for my chest, honestly. It's like this part here. This part here is where I'm becoming a little bit more aware of fine lines and like my neck. These are the places I want to do a little bit more with this year in terms of skincare. The scent is really light. It's got kind of like a baby products. Very, very, very minimal scent. Really light and clean scent. And it's very lightweight as well. It felt like it absorbed really quickly. So what else have I got? The Quick Colour Contour Supergel. Let me just see if there is an obvious order in which to use these products. Just going to put on a little bit of foundation just to have a base, because I didn't get anything from Beauty Pie for this step. Well, if you're interested, my foundation went on really nicely over the top of that. So the Quick Colour Contour Supergel, the shade that I have is, I want to say it's light, but I can't see on here. I'm sure it was light. It has to say somewhere. It really doesn't. Oh, it does. Just teeny tiny little sticker there. It says light. So this is like the Charlotte Tilbury and the Primark one that I use all the time, but obviously it all comes back to duping the Charlotte Tilbury. It's the exact same formula. Woo! There's really nothing quite so satisfying as that, is there? I'm interested to see how this compares, because like I said, I do use the Primark one most of all. The Charlotte Tilbury one, I find the packaging to be awful. And the difference between the two is, whereas the Primark one might be a little bit much, it's not, it gives me like a more blendable thing, whereas the Charlotte Tilbury one I feel like is like a wash of colour, it's sheer. Which this feels like this feels closer to the Charlotte Tilbury one than the Primark one, because it's more of a gel. Oh, that really like, that was so easy to blend. This might be a foolproof, because with the Charlotte Tilbury one, I find that it can be a little bit streaky, a little bit patchy, difficult to blend. Whereas this, when you first dab it on, it's more opaque. And then it blends more evenly. I'm going to put a little bit more on it, probably. I mean, I might have been able to get away with a deeper shade, but I'm heavy-handed and I like to be able to build something up. So this is pretty much perfect. At some point, if you're interested, I'll do, even if I do it as like a little short, I'll do an actual head-to-head between the three that I have. I'm sure other people have done it, but this is really impressive. The other colour cheek product I got is the Supercheek Cream Blush in, let's see if this is just as difficult to find the name of as the other one. No, Fresh Faced. It looks kind of like a vibrant coral colour, but the swatches that I saw online seem a lot more wearable than that. Let's see. Oh, see already on the inside of it. This is totally my kind of summer colour. I'm just like, use it sparingly, just in case. Okay. What I'm looking for is something that gives me like a luminous, like, you're always looking for the lit from within, aren't you? But like a luminous, but somehow not pow in your face blush. And the swatches led me to believe this might be exactly that. Again, really, really easy to blend in. And it has that like translucence to it. I don't know if this lighting is fantastic for you to be able to see this, but it's like the cloudiest day. The one day that I decided to pick up my camera and film something where you'd actually need to see what I'm doing, and there is no sun in the sky. Let me swatch this on the back of my hand. Ooh, creamy. Swatch this on the back of my hand for you to see. So it's got a real pop of colour, but really nicely blends out. That's nice. That is really, really nice. I'm just gonna build it up a little bit because I just want to see. Oh, I really like this. I'm by the end of this, I'm going to be cross with myself that I waited so long. Because, and I know that I'm not alone in this, when everyone tells you how amazing something is, especially when there are so many people that are paid to talk about something all at once, which as someone who is paid to talk about things from time to time, I always think the brands that do loads and loads and loads of that don't know that they're doing themselves a disservice. You know, like if I do a sponsored post with someone and I see when I've posted mine that like 14 other people have posted one the same day, I'm like, what a stupid idea. Because now, as a consumer, if I see everyone being paid to talk about something, I immediately disregard it as like any good at all. Because I just think, why are you paying everyone all at once? I am a cynic, even in spite of what I do. But that really put me off. How many sponsored videos there were about Beauty Pie really put me off buying things from Beauty Pie. And it shouldn't have, because the products are actually really good. I've also got the Wondercolour Cream Shadow Stick in. How do there must be something. Oh, tiny, tiny, tiny writing just above the barcode. It says Brazillionaire. I was like, how do they pick and pack these things if you can't see what the names of stuff is? That's a really nice packaging. That's nice. So this, I'm thinking, is going to be like, well, there's so many eye crayons, but like the bulk. Ooh, it's creamy. It's creamy. Let me swatch this for you. That's creamy. I was going to say, I'm assuming it's going to be like the Bobbi Brown ones. And it's actually a lot creamier than that. That said, it probably is going to need to have some kind of primer underneath. Some shadow sticks are like primers within themselves, but something that goes on that nicely, that's going to need something to keep it in place. So this, it's not quite as warm of a shade as I wanted. The swatches were hard with these ones. This is a much cooler brown than I thought it was going to be. We're layering. But it's nice. It's really nice. I'm going to see how it wears as to whether or not I would try a different shade. But I've been really into just like a wash of cream shadow recently, and I thought that this would be perfect, but it is. I don't know why, but I feel like cool shades are only for nighttime. For me. Because I think that they look a bit more dramatic. Because I'm quite warm skin tone wise. I put on some brows because I felt like I couldn't get away without them. Now I feel like the eyes, even though the eyes are just a wash of colour, again, there's something about it. Cool toned equals a little bit more glam, a little bit more moody. So I did the brows. I'm going to do some mascara. And the last thing I got is the Futurelipstick Luxe Shine in you sexy thing. Again, the swatches were tricky. Oh, do you know what? I've had something from Beauty Pie before because I've had this lipstick before. I think maybe I got a PR package of a bunch of different things that maybe a brand or an agency like represented, like they had lots of different clients and Beauty Pie was one of them. Because I've had a Beauty Pie lipstick before, but I've never been paid to talk about them. And this was probably, well, a long time ago, long enough for me to have completely forgotten. This looks a lot redder than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more nude, but from what I could tell online, it looks like it's going to be like a sheer, what does it say that it is? I was looking for kind of like a sheer balmy lip. That's always what I'm looking for. Super moisturizing, visibly plumping color, vinyl shine. Okay, high shine. It might not be quite what I'm looking for, but we'll see. It's definitely not the colour I thought it was going to be. I really worked this in and the colour's really nice. It's not the colour I thought it was going to be. Wouldn't necessarily be the colour that I would wear with this eye. But it goes nicely with the cheek and it feels really nice and it is very, very shiny. I like it, it's just not what I thought it was going to be. I would say the thing that really let the Beauty Pie website down for me and like the shopping experience was the swatches weren't fantastic. However, we don't usually rely on the swatches from the website, do we? That's why we like bloggers, that's why we like YouTubers. We go and find swatches on people who've got similar skin tones to us, and so I can't really completely blame them. I mean, I can, but I can't completely blame them because I didn't do my own research, which I usually would do, because that wasn't quite what I was expecting it to be, and neither was the eyeshadow. Let me swatch everything next to each other just so you can see. This might be my new favourite thing. We're not going on holiday for 3 months, and I am already in such holiday mode, I can't even tell you. I'm already looking at like travel things and oh, I can't wait. Isn't it the best feeling to be going on holiday? It's so much better than being on holiday. So I'm actually kind of just going with it and thinking, this is great. I'm gonna just revel in this excitement to go on holiday for as long as possible. So these are pretty much the products. They kind of, I mean, there's kind of like a colour palette situation going on, ish. Let me show you how they all blend. I think I'm really, really impressed, honestly. Really am. I might try this in another colour. I want a warmer colour. If anyone can recommend anything, that would be great. I really like this stuff. Also, I was going somewhere about the travel. I wasn't just randomly talking. I was meaning to say that looking at some of this stuff, I'm thinking of summer. I'm thinking of like, oh, I'm excited to, you know, use some of this when I go on holiday, when it is summertime. I'm just gonna powder a little. Oh, I wasn't sure about this. My daughter and I have been saying for ages, like, shall we go halves on the subscription and see if we like it? And now they're doing the like 3 months free. Presumably they still are by the time you see this. I'm still getting this rash. I'm working on it. I'm trying some different eye creams. Yeah, if you were thinking of trying it, as long as they are doing this, I assume it's going to be permanent, to be fair, because why would it not be? Why do they not want to, like, as many people try their products as possible? Because if you want to, there are things that are consumable, especially skincare and hair care that they do. You can't just sign up and then, you know, sack off the subscription and be done with it like you would if it was just makeup, because they've got skincare, they've got capsules of things, they've got, what's the word I'm looking for? Supplements. They need to get you on the hamster wheel that is Beauty Pie. So I think they'll probably keep that offer indefinitely. It's smart to do that. But from my perspective, I am probably going to go and order a few more things while I've got that free subscription. I'm going to see how I like the serum. If I like it a lot, I might get another one. Just so that I don't have to, I'm not going to keep it after the 3 months, but I may buy some more during that trial period. So let me know if you've got some absolute must-haves from Beauty Pie that you think I should try in that time. They're probably going to still do that for a little while. I'll leave a link for you below. I'm not going to leave my It's not an affiliate code, but you know, like sometimes when you recommend a friend, because I don't know whether or not you'll still get the same deal if you went through that kind of code. So I'm just literally going to leave the Beauty Pie website, and I'll link from there all the things that I bought so that you know the things that I've mentioned in this video. But thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you have got any recommendations, let me know, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!